connecting neighborhoods across the Treasure and Magic Valleys, telling stories from within our communities. This is Good Morning Idaho.
Go on a Friday morning. I'm senior reporter Roland Barris. It's great to have you along, everyone. We're ready for the weekend, and it's going to be a hot one. There's no question about it. We'll get to all the latest news from your neighborhood reporters, but first, let's get all the details on the heat wave. I don't know if we can call it a heat wave. It's been building for some time, and then we go into this weekend, and, you know, temperatures well over 100 degrees. I guess that qualifies.
We are just in a heat dome, a heat oven. We need to be taken out of the oven. We're done. I've been telling Mother Nature, we're done. We're done with the heat. And so when you look at even this morning, it's a warm start to the day, lower 70s, still smoky out there. The sun's slowly coming up, and as you get ready for the afternoon, you're gonna just wish it went down. You've got triple digits on the way for today. You've got 80s by 10 o'clock in the morning. By lunchtime, if you want to sit on the patio, sit under some shade. You've got triple digits heading into this afternoon, so please be careful. Tomorrow for the Ironman, it's gonna be very hot. If you're a spectator, you've got 70s by 8 o'clock. 101 is a high throughout the afternoon, and if you're running it, it's just some nice motivation, Roland. It'll be, if I was doing a race and I knew it was going to be triple digits this afternoon, that would give me a little bit more motivation to go faster. Yeah, trying to outrun the fire. All right, yeah. Sophia, thank you very much. We'll get more on the weather coming up a little bit later on in the show. To the news now this morning, and the Boise police response to a suicidal subject turned into a police shooting. Our South Boise neighborhood reporter Brady Caskey has the very latest.
A man is dead after being shot by police in South Boise. I'm your South Boise neighborhood reporter Brady Caskey near Cloverdale and Overland, where Boise police say they shot a man in crisis after less than lethal methods were unsuccessful.
Officers responded to an individual who called Ada County Dispatch and indicated he wanted to commit suicide.
Boise police says they responded to the call with the behavioral health response team and a civilian clinician, but the man did not respond to those resources.
Officers contacted the subject near this gas station. He immediately presented a knife. They attempted to de-escalate the situation, and they ultimately deployed two 40-millimeter less lethal rounds in an attempt to stop a further confrontation.
When that didn't work, police say the man approached them with that knife.
The subject continued to advance towards the officers, and they were both forced to discharge their weapon.
Idaho News 6 spoke with bystanders who did not want to talk on camera, but told us they heard the confrontation around 9:30 in the morning on Thursday and dropped to the floor once the shooting started until they felt safe.
Unfortunately, the subject is deceased. All officers are safe.
The officers who fired shots are now on administrative leave, which is standard procedure. Meridian Police will be leading the Critical Incident Task Force investigation. I'm your South Boise neighborhood reporter Brady Caskey for Idaho News 6.
Was arrested on multiple charges after eluding police for nearly 3 weeks, in part by hiding in a wall. Police say they were looking for 26-year-old Keandre Howard since July 16th in connection to a kidnapping warrant out of Nevada and several other outstanding warrants. They searched his rental home on Ruby Court in Nampa, but Howard seemed to disappear. Police believe he was hiding in a wall. Several days later, they found him at a hotel in Boise. He was arrested on several charges, including drug trafficking, and taken to Ada County Jail.
Two recent violent incidents on the Greenbelt, many neighbors are paying closer attention when it comes to safety along the path. But Greenbelt ambassadors, volunteers with the Boise Police Department, have been patrolling the area for years. I'm your downtown Boise neighborhood reporter Sahana Patel, and I tagged along to see how they're helping keep the Greenbelt safe and welcoming. On these carts, Greenbelt ambassadors serve as friendly faces and extra eyes patrolling along one of Boise's most used trails.
It's a wonderful resource that we have here in Boise. I wanted to help people.
Tom Bondi, who is a retired military member, says volunteering was a natural fit, and he was already spending time on the Greenbelt.
I wanted to give back to the city, and also it gives me a chance to get outside, ride my bike, walk, and just have a good time.
More than 40 volunteers spend about 5 hours each week patrolling the Greenbelt. They see themselves less as enforcement and more as a resource for neighbors who use the path every day.
It's nice to be in that educating role rather than, more of an authoritative type of role.
We stop along the way to check on people to see if they need help with directions or if somebody needs water. We also help with dogs.
Sometimes they even play tour guide.
We often get requests about where do we eat lunch or where do we get coffee.
But when something more serious happens, they're ready for that too. With 2 violent incidents on the Greenbelt in the past month, ambassadors say they're always in direct contact with law enforcement when they spot a problem.
We call directly into the police department if there's an issue. If it's minor, we'll reach out to our supervisor, but we're often in touch with the non-emergency dispatch with little things that we might see, downed trees, for example, or encampments. We report those as soon as we see them.
To apply to be a Greenbelt ambassador, we've linked the information with this story on IdahoNews6.com. I'm your downtown Boise neighborhood reporter, Sahana Patel, for Idaho News 6.
Less than 3 weeks before school starts, Central Elementary is unable to open after contractors left holes in the roof, and students are going to be heading to a school that was closed over safety concerns. The district says water from Friday's rainstorms traveled from the second floor into the basement, leaving Central unavailable for at least 2 months. Thursday, the board approved moving the entire school to Centennial through December.
It's frustrating knowing that my kid is now going to have to figure out where is he going to school.
The district says contractor insurance will cover all repairs and relocation costs, including additional busing, and Centennial will be ready for scheduled first day.
The Canyon County Fair has arrived and livestock competitions are up and running. I'm your Caldwell neighborhood reporter, Norma James, and I got to talk to some of the young people today who got to show off their skills and make sure their animals were the best in show.
Fairs across the U.S. have long been tied to agriculture and showmanship. At the kickoff to the Canyon County Fair, I talked with young members of the FFA and 4-H programs, bringing up livestock to compete. Training and caring for livestock comes with a tough schedule and long hours in the barn.
What do you think FFA has brought to your life? What skills have you learned from it?
I think that FFA is one of the best things that anyone can bring into their lives. I think it instills a sense of maturity in you where you understand that this is the circle of life, but also that these animals and things in life rely on us.
The fair will run through Sunday with plenty of ag-centered entertainment and competition. At the fairgrounds, I'm your Caldwell neighborhood reporter, Norma James, for Idaho News 6.
The Canyon County Fair is officially underway and temperatures are into the triple digits. So how do you beat the heat? In Caldwell, I'm your neighborhood weather reporter Isaiah Sharp with a couple of tips and tricks to stay cool during all the fair fun. Fair season has arrived, and just like the top of a Ferris wheel, the temperatures are way up there. Heat advisories are taking over the Treasure Valley, and it simply means we are headed towards a triple-digit heat weekend.
That means temperatures above 100 in just about all areas of the Treasure Valley here over the next several days.
And if you are like many Canyon County neighbors, you want to enjoy the fair and beat the heat. So here are a few tips to do so. Enjoy the fair at night when the sun is lower, find shade and air conditioning when you can, and most importantly, what the Canyon County Fair hopes guests will do is keep drinking water.
We're definitely big on hydration here, shade spots throughout the grounds as well. So kind of our policies here at the Canyon County Fair, no coolers inside the grounds, but we definitely say yes to a sealed water bottle. Bring in your personal bottle empty, and we've got refilling stations here in the expo hall.
The fair will also have first responders ready to help those in need of medical care. The expo is one of the few areas you can see on this map that you can find relief from the hot conditions, so you can still enjoy your favorite carnival ride, snack, or game, and all of the other kinds of fun at the Canyon County Fair.
Our goal is to live up to our tagline, which is find your fun.
The fair has got plenty of indoor and outdoor fun activities for the whole family to enjoy. For the list of fun, you can go to our website, IdahoNews6.com. In Caldwell, I'm Isaiah Sharp for Idaho News 6.
The war with Iran is in its 13th night of repeated U.S. strikes, and the impact back home is not great. Oil prices are skyrocketing. The latest straight ahead. Welcome back on a Friday morning. It's 11 minutes past the hour. Let's take a look at your national headlines right now. Protesters are taking to the streets in Madison, Wisconsin after a fatal police-involved shooting. Madison police say they tried to stop a black man Wednesday who was allegedly checking parked vehicles. They say the man fled and was later involved in a struggle with police. Police say he pulled out a knife and injured an officer who then shot him. Bystander video shows police try to taser the man, and while he's still struggling on the ground, a male officer appears to fire 3 rounds and the man stops moving. Unbelievable video of a seaplane crash north of Seattle yesterday. Look at that. The twin-engine Otter carrying 10 passengers and a pilot crashed in a shallow bay on landing near Roche Harbor in the San Juan Islands, and then that fire was the result. San Juan sheriff's officials say all 11 people, though, were rescued. One patient is in critical condition this morning. No word on the cause of this bad landing. And President Trump is placing a new condition on a nuclear deal with Saudi Arabia that was formally approved on Wednesday. In a post on Truth Social Thursday, Trump now says the Saudis must join the Abraham Accords before the already signed deal will actually be approved. The Abraham Accords aim to develop diplomatic ties between Israel and neighboring countries in the Middle East. Saudi Arabia has not responded yet to Trump's new terms. It has been nearly 2 straight weeks now of the U.S. bombing Iran, and now President Trump says he may go even bigger with the attacks as he signs that controversial nuclear deal with Saudi Arabia. And all of this is causing oil and gas prices to continue to skyrocket. ABC's Karen Hua is in Washington with the details.
This morning, U.S. forces bombing Iran for the 13th straight night. Iran says it responded by attacking U.S. bases in Bahrain and Jordan. Now Trump tells Axios, I am considering a massive attack, bigger than ever before. But he has not made a final call. Senior officials tell ABC News the strike could be bigger than anything from Operation Epic Fury. But even with threats of more military action, the New York Times reporting overnight, Iran rejected a new U.S. ceasefire offer, which was reportedly brought to the table by Iraq's prime minister after a White House visit. This comes as Houthi rebels in Yemen, backed by Iran, attacked 2 Saudi oil tankers in the Red Sea. And President Trump signed a controversial deal to help Saudi Arabia develop a nuclear energy program. But this would require the Saudis to normalize diplomatic relations with Israel, which they refuse to do unless Israel clears a path to a Palestinian state. The nuclear deal causing bipartisan alarm.
The world right now should tremble because a new nuclear weapons era has begun in the Middle East.
I want to make sure it's done under the appropriate oversight and safeguards.
The economic fallout for American consumers has been swift. Crude oil closed at $100 a barrel for the first time since May. The Dow down more than 500 points. And gas up 15 cents in a week to $4.09 a gallon. Experts say it could hit $4.40 in the coming weeks. A new Fox News poll shows 2/3 of American voters, 67%, disapprove of how President Trump is handling the economy. That is a career low. Karen Hua, ABC News, Washington.
Despite triple-digit heat, a huge crowd is cheering on Little Leaguers here in Meridian.
Just make sure everybody's safe, hydrated, and having fun.
I'm your Meridian neighborhood reporter Kalkadan Meyer here at Settlers Park to learn how these teams are staying cool in the heat.
All right, everybody, getting ready for your weekend events. The night market tonight, 99. Tomorrow, the farmers market, mid-80s. Now, it won't be too bad out there. And then by Sunday, if you're heading out to the Canyon County Fair, another round of 90s. But triple digits are highs this afternoon. So we'll be talking about the extreme heat and also about the rest of the forecast coming up.
Heads up, if you're planning on traveling this weekend, a section of Highway 21 could be closed for up to a week after a mudslide. Take a look at these pictures from ITD. The closure extends from Grand Jean to Banner Summit, and the problem could be worse today thanks to a flash flood warning that hit the area last night.
I'm your Meridian neighborhood reporter Kalkan Meyer here at Settlers Park in Meridian, where the Babe Ruth Cal Ripken Pacific Northwest tournament is underway. And with triple digits hitting the valley this week, staying cool is just as important as staying competitive.
There you go, Chase.
This weekend, Meridian Youth Baseball and Softball is hosting around 66 teams from across the Pacific Northwest, including players from Idaho, Oregon, Washington, Montana, Wyoming, Alaska, and Canada. But while the competition is heating up, so are the temperatures, with forecasts showing highs climbing to around 104 degrees this week.
Hot, and now windy.
To beat the heat, teams are using cooling rags, ice water, misting fans, and taking shade breaks between games.
We have ice waters for all the players. A lot of the teams are having fans and cooling rags and just taking breaks and precautions if innings go long to just make sure everybody's safe, hydrated, and having fun.
Despite the hot conditions, players say they're still excited for the chance to advance to the World Series.
We've just been respectful and just letting families know that, like, hey, if you feel like it's, getting too bad, we're not going to, no one's forced to play.
Tournament organizers say they're encouraging players and families to take extra precautions in the heat this week, including drinking water, taking shade breaks, and watching out for signs of heat exhaustion. I'm your Meridian neighborhood reporter Kalkan Meyer with Idaho News 6.
Sophia Cruz with the Idaho News 6 forecast.
All right, it is 6:19, and this is like winning the weather lottery, if you ask me.
These days are so few and far now. We just need to play this every day to maybe manifest some more rain and some storms.
Out of the east end last night, and they got a lot of rain and some hail even, and I love the sound of it, and it only hits in certain little areas.
Yeah, for some of you, it may have just been clouds overhead. Maybe you noticed that the trees were blowing with the wind, but for others, you saw the cool storms that came through, and also just felt nice because it was I was going to bed at least, but it was right around that 5 and that 6 o'clock hour, so it just looked nice to finally see some rain. Now today it's a different story. We still have clouds overhead and some smoke coming in, so it still looks pretty hazy out there with mid-60s as you make your way towards I-84 in Amblin. That's right outside of our station, and so when you look in the morning ahead, it doesn't look bad at all. So if you need to do anything outside, now is the time to do so. Temperatures in the mid-60s across your valley floors by the afternoon. We've got another day of triple digits, and so because of this, a heat advisory extending from the Treasure Valley over to the east. But in addition to that, we also have a red flag warning well into Oregon. But this does include some of our neighborhoods, Baker City, Rome, Burn, even up to McCall, even down into Jordan Valley today. So avoid outdoor burning. And though you may feel like you're burning, look at this afternoon. You've got 104 in Boise, 106 in Mountain Home, 107 over into Glenns Ferry. If you live in Glenns Ferry, it is going to be extremely hot. You're going to want to stay inside, enjoy the air conditioning. Today is not the day to mow the lawn. By tomorrow, we have triple digits between Ontario down to Glenns Ferry, 105 for you tomorrow in Glenns Ferry. So very subtle relief. Please be careful with this dangerous heat. Now, in addition to this, for anyone planning to be outside, whether you're going to be a spectator at the Ironman event tomorrow or just going for a stroll, well, we still have, again, that unhealthy for sensitive groups category today and tomorrow. And this means that anyone with any upper respiratory matters, lung conditions, or heart conditions, this does include you, if you're pregnant, even small kids. But it's always just safest that if you're by a large smoke plume or you smell a lot of dense smoke, to go inside. And that's, again, where it'll be the safest. Now, we do still have a slight chance for storms, but it's moved and shifted well over to the east of us, and that's where we even have some storms moving through Idaho Falls right now, but our radar is pretty quiet. We do look at these storms approach by 5 o'clock, and they go well to the east of us. So this isn't going to affect the Treasure Valley, but if you're traveling to the Magic Valley, up into those east central mountains, fleeting storms, and by Saturday morning and into that afternoon, if you're running the Ironman, a few clouds overhead. It'll be slightly smoky. We do see another chance for storms again, well over to the east between Rupert, and then also as you make your way out into Pocatello. So yes, there are still storms on the rise. It's just shifted to the east. So for the Ironman triathlon tomorrow, mid-70s throughout your morning, triple digits by the afternoon. This gives you some even more encouragement to finish faster. So very hot weather coming in. Now beyond this, by Sunday and Monday, we do break away from the century mark and we do get towards the mid-90s, but it's still going to be hot this weekend and next week. We'll keep you up to date as the hot weather continues, and coming up in the next half hour, we'll be talking about road closures for the Ironman and then also giving you your updates for your morning commute.
It's been a rough couple of days for the central and eastern United States as heavy storms have caused lots of damage. The latest on the cleanup next.
Allergy Report is brought to you by Boise Valley Asthma and Allergy Clinic.
All right, not too many updates on your allergy count. We're still in the low category with quinopod, pine, and grass all being on the lower end. But if those are your allergies, just be careful, especially with spending time outdoors this weekend, including we'll see those triple digits return as well. So be careful and have a safe weekend, everyone.
The same storm system that brought powerful tornadoes from Kentucky to New York is now dumping torrential rain across the Carolinas. ABC's Hannah Battah has the latest.
This morning, the same storm system that brought powerful tornadoes from Kentucky to New York is now dumping torrential rain across the Carolinas. Parts of North Carolina getting more than half a foot, saturating the soil and toppling massive trees onto roads. Outside Charlotte, Trevor Tompkins pulled a man and his child from this crushed car.
I had to fight through the trees. I was standing on top of that branch that was behind the car. We pulled him out.
Crews in Raleigh clearing numerous fallen trees and power lines littering the streets. Earlier this week, that same storm front triggered deadly flooding in West Virginia. Authorities confirming 2 people were found dead as new images of the devastation emerge.
Oh my God!
This car in Buckhannon sucked underneath a bridge by raging floodwaters. Meanwhile, overnight, Tropical Storm Bertha weakened to a tropical depression after making a second landfall near the Texas-Louisiana border. Bertha's remnants could still bring heavy rain and gusty winds to parts of South Texas before dissipating tonight. Hannah Battah, ABC News, New York.
All right, thanks for joining us this morning on Good Morning Idaho. Happy Friday, everyone. We've got a lot more in store, though, in our last half hour. Here's what's still to come from your neighborhood reporters.
In South Boise, what we know about a Boise police shooting that left 1 man dead.
Less than 3 weeks before school starts, Central Elementary is unable to open after contractors left holes in the roof, and students are going to be heading to a school that was closed over safety concerns.
We take you into the Boise foothills to show you what the trails look like after the Claremont fire burned through this area.
Connecting neighborhoods across the Treasure and Magic Valleys, telling stories from within our communities. This is Good Morning Idaho.
Good morning, Idaho. It is 6:30 and happy Friday. I'm senior reporter Roland Barris. Yes, we made it to the end of the week and it's going to be hot. You can see behind me, the haze is still out there, everyone, from the smoke, but it's getting even hotter. It is a gazpacho day. Let's check in with Sophia Cruz.
A gazpacho day.
You need to try gazpacho, cold soup. This is the day for it.
You know, I am more of a hot soup person.
But not today.
You know, yeah, that's true. Today, I mean, we're heading into the triple digits again. You're probably like, Sophia, I am tired of you saying that. I know, guys, I am just as tired as well. When you look at right now even, we're starting off our morning in downtown Boise in the lower 70s. Wildfire smoke continues to sit over us. And so today, tomorrow, triple digit heat, 104 today, 101 Saturday. Sunday, we start to see those mid-90s back on the board. So there is some very slight relief from the century mark, which is nice. Sunday will be the nicest day of the weekend, Roland. I can't believe I'm saying that because Sunday is going to be 96.
Yeah, that's relief, huh?
Yeah, that's the relief we've got in sight right now.
That's where we are, folks. All right, but at least it's Friday. Thanks, Sophia. Appreciate it. All right, to the news now. And the school year is coming up fast, and an entire school in the Nampa School District will unexpectedly have to close before the school season even begins. School officials say it suffered major rain damage while undergoing roof repairs. Boy, our Nampa neighborhood reporter Keith Burrell has more on that.
From here, you'd think Central Elementary is ready to welcome students to school in just a few weeks. But the district says that a roofing mistake allowed Friday's storm inside. I'm your Nampa neighborhood reporter Keith Burrell, learning how less than 3 weeks before class begins, Central students and staff now need another school to call home. Inside Central Elementary, water still pools across the classroom floor after this scene on Friday. The school district tells me roofing installers left several large holes unattended during rainy conditions, sending water from the second floor through the first floor and into the basement. Carpet, walls, and sheetrock were damaged, with crews still assessing electrical, HVAC, and tech equipment. Parents like Melody Davenport learned Wednesday morning, less than 3 weeks before classes start, the kids won't be coming here come August.
It's frustrating knowing that my kid is now going to have to figure out, where is he going to school?
The district says Central will be unavailable for at least 2 months. Thursday, the board approved moving the entire school to the Centennial Learning Campus through December. The district expects the contractor's insurance to cover the damage and every cost tied to relocating the school, including additional busing, without using district funds.
Our understanding that we have right now is that anything that has caused the displacement or anything that is involved with this displacement is part of those costs that will be covered by the insurance.
Melody's fourth grader made that move in reverse 2 years ago.
My son is in fourth grade. So he moved to Central in second grade, and we were part of the fiasco of kids getting lost the first week of school.
As we reported at the time, Centennial closed in 2024 amid declining enrollment and deferred maintenance, but the district also called its open classroom design a major safety concern. The district says a police substation, additional cameras, and a new emergency response system will help address those concerns. With the location change, students that usually walk to school now need to be bused, and district leaders say that transportation, food service, and technology is being put in place, and they expect Centennial to be able to open on the first day of school. In Nampa, I'm your Nampa neighborhood reporter Keith Burrell for Idaho News 6.
A Nampa man charged in the death of his 12-day-old son will learn his sentence later this morning. Brian Lemke pleaded guilty to charges of failure to report a death and concealment of evidence. Lemke's 12-day-old son, Benji, was found dead in December after he called 911 reporting an unresponsive infant. Lemke later admitted to moving Benji's body and staging the home. Prosecutors say living conditions inside the home were unsafe and unsanitary. Lemke and his wife, Allison Armenta, had previously had their parental rights to other children terminated when investigators found 3 toddlers living in dangerous conditions in 2019. Benji's death inspired Idaho's Benji's Law, signed by Governor Brad Little earlier this year. The law aims to protect children from parents or guardians who have a history of neglective behavior. This is a case that Idaho News 6, of course, has followed for you since the very beginning. We will be in court this morning and will bring you updates later today on IdahoNews6.com.
A man is dead after being shot by police in South Boise. I'm your South Boise neighborhood reporter Brady Caskey near Cloverdale and Overland, where Boise police say they shot a man in crisis after less than lethal methods were unsuccessful.
Officers responded to an individual who called Ada County Dispatch and indicated he wanted to commit suicide.
Boise police says they responded to the call with the behavioral health response team and a civilian clinician, but the man did not respond to those resources.
Officers contacted the subject near this gas station. He immediately presented a knife. They attempted to de-escalate the situation.
When that didn't work, police say the man approached them with that knife.
The subject continued to advance towards the officers, and they were both forced to discharge their weapon. Unfortunately, the subject is deceased. All officers are safe.
The officers who fired shots are now on administrative leave, which is standard procedure.
A silent 911 call on Wednesday led the Twin Falls police to 2 gunshot victims.
Officers arrived at a home near 11th Avenue East and Blue Lakes Boulevard just after 8 p.m. They found a woman with a gunshot wound to her stomach. Paramedics rushed her to St. Luke's Hospital. While searching the rest of the house, police found a man dead from a gunshot wound to the head. Police say they are not looking for any outside suspects.
We do believe this is an isolated incident. There is no threat to the public, and we believe we have everyone that was involved in the incident accounted for.
The woman's current condition is unknown. Police have not released the names of the people involved. Investigators are still working to find out exactly what led up to the shootings.
A Nampa man is facing charges of lewd conduct, kidnapping, and resisting arrest after officials say he sexually assaulted a 15-year-old girl in Star. The Ada County Sheriff's Office says it happened at Freedom Park on Tuesday night, and they say that's where 29-year-old Lozano Flores sexually assaulted the girl and then left the park while she was still in his car. He was arrested on Thursday at Quinn's Pond in Boise. Investigators believe the two did not know each other before this incident. Anyone who has information or may have witnessed the incident is asked to call Ada County Dispatch. Anonymous tips can be made through the Ada County Sheriff's Office app. It's the beginning of the end for this year's boating season at Lucky Peak. The Army Corps of Engineers will start its seasonal drawdown August 10th due to this year's early snowmelt runoff. That's about 1 week earlier than usual. And the reservoir levels are already dropping slightly to help the firefighting effort. Red and yellow tanker planes are sucking up water on a regular basis to help put out hot spots on the Claremont fire in the foothills. The CL-215 super scoopers pick up 1,600 gallons of water in just seconds. They're dropping the water on the upper portion of the fire near Boise Ridge Road. Each round trip takes about 15 minutes. And if you see these aircraft operating, just give them plenty of room. They're low, fast flights are a critical part of the firefighting effort and help keep everyone safe.
Ridge to Rivers opened some trails in the lower foothills earlier this week. I'm your Idaho Backroads neighborhood reporter, Steve Denton. I'm going on one of my favorite rides to show you what it looks like on the trails after the Claremont fire burned through this area.
Morning.
Good morning.
I rode the popular loop from Crestline to Sidewinder across Fat Tire Traverse and down Freestone Ridge. Evidence of the Claremont fire could be seen in every direction. The trails above Fat Tire Traverse remain closed, and David Gordon with Ridge to River says it will take years to fix the damage to signs, culverts, retaining walls, and bridges that have been damaged by the fire.
We're pulling out the burnt structures and just trying to make it safe for the time being, but we'll have to prioritize and come in at a later date, when the weather cools off.
Ridge to Rivers has an interactive map on their website. It's a really good tool that will show you what trails are open and what trails are closed.
I'm your Twin Falls neighborhood reporter, Lori Nettleton, here at Magic Valley Mall for the Walkathon, a benefit for the Senior Center's Home Delivered Meals program. At the Magic Valley Mall, we're walking laps to raise funds for the Senior Center. I'm your Twin Falls neighborhood reporter, Lori Nettleton. Last week, we told you about a number of fundraisers coming up to help with the Senior Center. On Thursday, hundreds of people turned out at the Magic Valley Mall to walk laps for the Home Delivered Meals program.
The Senior Center collects money for meals all the time, and this is one of the events they do to help with that.
Rose Malden was one of a dozen or so people wearing bright tie-dye shirts, all members of the Twin Falls Senior Center. They were among the 100 or so people who turned out for the first ever walkathon.
How many laps have you got so far?
6.
6 laps. You guys are hauling.
As we reported last week, in response to rising costs for food, the Senior Center reduced daily home meal delivery from 5 days to 3. The goal of this walkathon is to raise money to help balance some of those expenses.
What do you think is the most important or interesting part about today's activity?
Well, the most important part is raising the funds for the Senior Center. So we wanted to support that.
Some of the walkers wore wild outfits, like Rhonda, who's a member of the Crazy Quilters that meets 3 days a week at the Senior Center.
Tell me a little bit about some of what you're wearing.
This is one of the things they made, and then this one back here.
Oh, incredible.
Was a almost blind lady, and her name was Izzy, and she did strips that we could make into quilts, and a pot holder and little quilts.
After running walkathons in Washington for several years, Kathy Olson helped organize this first annual fundraiser.
And I've never seen so many people for the first time ever. I think Twin Falls was ready for a walkathon.
Another fundraiser coming up for the Senior Center. There's a car wash on Saturday, July 25th. We'll have information on that on our website, idahonews6.com. I'm your Twin Falls neighborhood reporter, Lori Nettleton, Idaho News 6.
All right, we're walking into Friday, upper 90s with our weekend events going on. Today, you can head out to the Greenbelt Night Market, Saturday Farmers Market, and then Sunday, that wraps up the Canyon County Fair. We'll be talking about the rest of the weekend, the triple digits we'll see, and also about the Ironman coming up tomorrow.
Heads up, if you're planning on traveling this weekend, a section of Highway 21 could be closed for up to a week after a mudslide. Take a look at these pictures from ITD. The closure extends from Grand Jean to Banner Summit, and the problem could be worse today thanks to a flash flood warning that hit the area last night.
Sophia Cruz with the Idaho News 6 forecast.
They ought to just park a bulldozer up there. Hey, take a look at this kind of crazy video from the East End. Rain and hail coming down yesterday. I love the sound of this. Can't believe how much water came down in that one short period, but we could use it everywhere.
Yeah, I wish we all saw widespread thunderstorms, but that just wasn't the case yesterday. So for anyone at home, they're probably like, whoa, storms? It was quiet, maybe a little windy.
Right?
Saw some clouds, but yeah, it wasn't something that everyone got to see. So it's very hit or miss yesterday. Today, we do still have a chance for storms, but it's well off to the east of the Treasure Valley. And so here's what it looks like right outside of our station on I-84 in Nampa. Mid-60s as you head out this morning. So nice, cool start waking up. Now is the time to mow the lawn, walk around the area if you want to. Maybe you're a runner. This is the perfect weather that you need. You've got upper 60s to lower 70s because by the afternoon, man, it's getting very hot outside. We've got the century mark across Baker City down to Glenns Ferry with the hottest spot in Glenns Ferry today at 107. Tomorrow, we still see triple digits on the forecast. 102 in Ontario, 101 in Boise, and 105 over into Glenns Ferry. So we have a heat advisory in effect today for the Treasure Valley, extending well into the east. But on top of that, because of this extremely hot weather and also the dry weather that we've been facing, we also have a red flag warning. This extends all the way over into Oregon. So where you see this pink here up into the Long Valley area. As we look at our air quality forecast, we not only have to talk about heat, but wildfire smoke. So this is unhealthy still for sensitive groups today and tomorrow. And this includes anyone with lung conditions or heart conditions, if you're pregnant, also small children and the elderly. So if you're outside and you know you're more sensitive to the wildfire smoke, please be careful. This and the heat is just going to be really important to listen to your body this weekend and how you're feeling. So, as far as those thunderstorm chances go, I know we've been talking about heat all week long, and it's very redundant at this point. You're like, Sophia, give us some good news. When is it going to cool down? Well, we've got thunderstorm chances moving well off to the east of us. As you look at the forecast ahead in the futurecast, anyone planning to do anything outdoors, or maybe you're doing the Ironman or you're going to go spectate it, you've got some isolated storms moving in by 5 o'clock. So that commute home in the Magic Valley will be wet. Tomorrow afternoon, if you're wrapping up the Ironman, even the start of the day, it's very quiet. Lots of sunshine in the forecast ahead. And then we see another chance for some isolated storms between Rupert and then also Pocatello. But after that, I mean, our forecast gets pretty quiet into Sunday. So Sunday will be the best day on our forecast, especially because that's when we'll finally see some mid-90s and not just the triple digits. So for the Ironman triathlon tomorrow, here's some encouragement to get you to finish faster. We're heading into the triple digits that afternoon. Yeah, you've had 76 that morning, though. If you're spectating, you're still out there by 12 o'clock, lower 90s, and then into the evening head 101. So that's awaiting you. If you maybe running a little bit slower, you're going to want to finish around that noontime. Now, into your weekend, the coolest day, I should say, it's still less hot. You've got Sunday, mid-90s. This continues into next week as well. And then we do see triple digits back on the forecast by Thursday and Friday. If you take anything away and so you get ready for your weekend, make sure you're hydrating, taking shade breaks. If you're heading out to the Ironman tomorrow, whether you're doing it or spectating it, lots of sunscreen. Take the breaks when you need it. We'll be rooting you on, but also be careful because those triple digits will sneak up on you. All right, everyone, 6:49 is your time. Let's talk about your morning commute and any closures you need to know.
The Idaho News 6 traffic report is brought to you by Champion Windows.
Okay, everybody, just touching on this again, Highway 21 is still closed because of that landslide, but also look at all these closures we're going to have this weekend. I mean, you're probably looking at this and Sophia, that is literally everything, and it quite literally is, okay? The Ironman is happening tomorrow, so you can expect road closures around downtown Boise, Lucky Peak, Southeast Boise. This is going to be through the morning and early afternoon. This includes areas like Highway 21, heading out to Lucky Peak, Capitol Boulevard. So whenever you're heading out for your weekend plan Saturday, double check those road closures. Right now, drive times if you're heading to the airport, you've got downtown running into the airport at 16 minutes, 11 minutes from the airport into downtown.
In this morning's GMA First Look, the NFL Flag Championships are here.
It's there. Touchdown!
We're at Graham Park in Indiana, where more than 350 flag football teams are getting ready to play at the same facility where the Indianapolis Colts train.
It's so exciting that we're able to come out here and play against these huge teams that are from bigger towns, bigger cities.
With more than 4 million youth players in the U.S., flag football is soaring in popularity, especially among girls. And this morning, we're introducing you to some of the incredible young athletes from across the country taking the field.
I love that like a whole bunch of girls younger than me get to be able to come into a high school and be able to play like I wanted to.
Come back!
And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll have much more live from the NFL Flag Championships. With your GMA First Look, I'm Rhiannon Alley, ABC News, Indianapolis.
7 minutes before the hour, wrapping things up on a Friday morning on Good Morning Idaho. And in case you missed it, these are the top stories that we're following from our neighborhood reporters.
A man is dead after being shot by police in South Boise. I'm your South Boise neighborhood reporter Brady Caskey near Cloverdale and Overland, where Boise police say they shot a man in crisis after less than lethal methods were unsuccessful.
Officers responded to an individual who called Ada County Dispatch and indicated he wanted to commit suicide.
Boise police says they responded to the call with the behavioral health response team and a civilian clinician, but the man did not respond to those resources.
Officers contacted the subject near this gas station. He immediately presented a knife. They attempted to de-escalate the situation.
When that didn't work, police say the man approached them with that knife.
The subject continued to advance towards the officers, and they were both forced to discharge their weapon. Unfortunately, the subject is deceased. All officers are safe.
The officers who fired shots are now on administrative leave, which is standard procedure.
Less than 3 weeks before school starts, Central Elementary is unable to open after contractors left holes in the roof, and students are going to be heading to a school that was closed over safety concerns. The district says water from Friday's rainstorms traveled from the second floor into the basement, leaving Central unavailable for at least 2 months. Thursday, the board approved moving the entire school to Centennial through December.
It's frustrating knowing that my kid is now going to have to figure out where is he going to school.
The district says contractor insurance will cover all repairs and relocation costs, including additional busing, and Centennial will be ready for scheduled first day.
Ridge to Rivers opened some trails in the lower foothills earlier this week. I'm your Idaho Backroads neighborhood reporter, Steve Denton. I'm going on one of my favorite rides to show you what it looks like on the trails after the Claremont fire burned through this area.
Good morning.
I rode the popular loop from Crestline to Sidewinder across Fat Tire Traverse and down Freestone Ridge. Evidence of the Claremont fire could be seen in every direction. The trails above Fat Tire Traverse remain closed, and David Gordon with Ridge to River says it will take years to fix the damage to signs, culverts, retaining walls, and bridges that have been damaged by the fire.
We're pulling out the burnt structures and just trying to make it safe for the time being, but we'll have to prioritize and come in at a later date, when the weather cools off.
Ridge to Rivers has an interactive map on their website. It's a really good tool that will show you what trails are open and what trails are closed.
I've done a few of those trails and you can't even recognize them. It's just crazy. It's like an alien atmosphere. Well, of course, you can learn more about all of those stories on our website. Just head to idahonews6.com.
Now, the Out the Door forecast, brought to you by Pella Windows and Doors.
All right, heading out for your Friday. It's going to be a very hot day ahead, so anything you need to do outside, get it done now. You've got 70s to 80s through 9 a.m. by this afternoon, 5 o'clock, 101. We have a heat advisory in effect today, so be careful, drink plenty of water, take the shade breaks, wear all the sunscreen. We're going to take a look at your commute now.
The Idaho News 6 traffic report is brought to you by Champion Windows.
Okay, everyone, we're giving you a live look of our lovely downtown. The smoke has cleared a little bit slightly, but we'll slowly see it grow denser into the Treasure Valley, so don't be fooled just yet. We're not done with it. We've also got I-84 eastbound, Caldwell to Garrity at 9 minutes, Garrity to Eagle and Eagle into downtown, both just under 7. And then here's a look from Chinnan Boulevard and Glenwood Street, where it's a busy start to the morning.
Yeah, it looks pretty nice out actually this morning. I still can't believe that people are doing an Ironman.
Oh yeah, good luck. That's gonna be intense.
Right? Now, another thing that'll make you run faster is seeing something like this. This is, remember Jimothy?
Yeah.
Jimothy, the crazy looking raccoon that's got the spine shortening disease apparently. But We're getting more and more pictures of him, and he's everywhere on the web these days.
He's everywhere, like East Coast, West Coast. He's in the central U.S. He doesn't understand his stardom.
No, he doesn't. But apparently he's even on the Roku City. You know the Roku City?
Yeah.
They put him on there. It's pretty funny. Kids are drawing pictures of him. He's famous.
What area?
He's absolutely famous.
What area is he in again?
He's in Seattle. Yeah.
Oh, wow. So he's right next to us. Maybe he'll come this way.
I hope he doesn't. That is creepy. It's still just, anyhow. Hey, that's going to do it for us on a Friday, everyone. I hope you stay cool out there. We'll see you next week.